Hey everyone, Dave here. Hey, today we're fixing up what's called a balance buddy. So this wee thing here came with a bike I just bought recently. It was a little balance bike, and it's got a dodgy, busted up handle. Needs a bit of a clean and a polish, a little bit of love. So I'm going to give it a clean, give it some love, replace all of the stuff with some Easton bar tape, and yeah, see how it all comes together. No dining tables or kitchen tables were harmed in the making of this YouTube video. Alright guys, so the first thing I want to do is clean up this paintwork here. I'm going to grab some of my trusty grease removal wipes and just get a base layer of rubbish and grime off this thing. I'm sitting at the kitchen table today because it is super hot outside, super hot in the garage, and I really just don't want to be in there today. So I'm just being really careful not to mess up my dining table. Just give it all a little bit of a clean, a little bit of love. Probably leave these stickers on here just so that people know what it is when it comes time for them to buy it. You can do a little bit of research online on what this thing does. So I don't know if you can see in here, but these bits, there's 3 little adjustable rungs. So effectively what this is for is hooking up to the back of a kid's bike and helping them to balance or learn to balance. People have varying different opinions on whether that's a good or a bad thing. I'll let you be the judge of that. Chuck a comment below. So what I might do is just pull these, see if these legs will come off all the way. That will. A little bit of rust and grime and rubbish down in there, so let's see whether we can get rid of some of that. Obviously when it's not looking so good, or it's a bit scritchy, it's probably a good idea to chuck a little bit of like chain lube or lubricant down in there and see if that helps. So for now, I'll just reassemble it. The way that it was. So now she's nice and sort of clean and free of too much rubbish. Might just hit it with a little bit of rubbing compound. See whether we can get any other bits of rubbish off there, just to get it looking just a little weeny bit nicer. And I don't know if you can see that, there's definitely a distinct difference between those two. One's nice and smooth, the other's all rough and nasty, just through use and just a little bit of neglect.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So what we're going to do now is rip off this old Scody foam handling and replace it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of tape around the edge just so that I know where that goes up to, just roughly. So that's looking 100 times better than it did when we first started. So I'm just going to go and grab a little bit of chain lube and pop a little into these bits here to stop them from sounding so scritchy. My go-to chain lube is the Ride Mechanic Bike Mix. It's a 2-part solution, so you've got to mix it up a little bit. Let's pull these parts out. I might just dribble a little in there and sort of see what happens really. Alright, so there you go. that is the sort of restoration, if you like, of the Balance Buddy, the adjustable Balance Buddy. Like I say, I got this with a bike that I bought online, so it came with some extra little bits. So apparently you screw these little studs to the child's bike, and then obviously this thing here connects on, and then you have control of the bike, or the ability to help, assist, push, all that, the child that's on the bike. So we'll fit this to a bike really soon, and I'll show you how that kind of functions, and we can take it from there. Let's fit the Bike Buddy to this little 12-inch runner bike that I've got here from Specialized. First thing we've got to do is fit these little piggies to the axles right here. That allows the Bike Buddy to attach and have the correct spacing. Cool. So now that those are on, we can undo these end nuts. Drop a bunch of washers all over the floor. Fit the first washers, and then we'll get the end of this and we'll pop it on. There's a little thing there, it says place on chain guard side. Well, this would normally be the chain side, so I guess we didn't mess that up too bad, did we? Alright, so that's all fitted. Let's see how this thing operates. So one weird thing to point out is it has this little step just on the bottom here, and a little Velcro strap. I have no idea. If anybody can tell me what that's for, jump into the comments. So there you go, there's the Bike Buddy. It's yeah, it looks like it's really cool for getting kids on bikes and pushing them around, helping them out to gain their balance and a little bit of confidence. If you like this video, please like, please subscribe, and if you've got a parent who should see this video, please share it with them. That would be much appreciated. Obviously, you would have a child on this. I haven't got a child that's small enough to ride this. Obviously Noah's what, 5.5, nearly 6 now, just a little bit big. So yeah, just imagine that there's a child here holding onto the handlebars and rocking around. Have a great day. Cheers.